So try and again, if I can remind you, and you didn't see the picture, so you don't know, try and think. None of these trees were here. It was just the most beautifully manicured lawns, beautiful flowers, peacocks strolling through the grounds. It is different, as I say, but I think beautiful in a different way. All the people, by and large, who are buried here were, although you've never heard of them, and I'd never heard of them, don't worry, but they were the movers and shakers. They would have been in the newspapers of the day if they had the money to come here, and particularly to have a plot. The most expensive plots are by the main concourses, the main carriageways. This is a Victorian carriage width. And let's take this gentleman, for example. You've never heard of him. He was extremely famous in his day. His name is James William Selby. A lot of symbolism. The Victorians loved symbolism. So even this is faith, hope and charity. If you practice them, they lead to resurrection. But there's more symbolism with... Oh my God, no the tickets. I'll switch that off. Dear oh dear. He was the fastest man on 4 wheels in early Victorian times. Obviously, that means wooden wheels, because there were no cars. He was a coachman, a very famous, very fast, very rich coachman, because he used to bet people, who clearly had more money than sense, that he could travel whatever distance they said in less than they thought it could be done. So he set and he holds a world land speed record, or at least the British land speed record, for a coach and four, driving to Brighton and coming back. It's about 65 miles, that's 100 kilometres, and then back. He did it in under 8 hours. He won £1,000. He really worked out cleverly how to do it. He had pit stops along the way like they do with Formula One, but instead of changing his tyres, he changed his horses. And he got the change of 4 horses off, unliveried, off and back on in something like 21, 22 seconds. It's amazing. So he was very well known. He appeared in the papers. When he died, there was an enormous funeral. Thousands of people came. All of the coachmen in England, in London, and that was a lot of people because there were only coaches in those days. So any coachman, on the day he was buried, wore a black hat or black crepe, some mark, and the queue of people who came here to walk where you are to pay tribute, well, 1,000 people, 1,000 members of the public turned up to say goodbye to our coachman. Symbolism. There's his coach horn. There's his coach whip. They've been turned upside down. I can't tell which way up, but anyway, they have apparently, as a mark of respect. You'll see this a lot as we go around, things turned upside down. Horseshoes, not so lucky now, he's dead. But anyway, turned upside down. Sorry. And just one other little thing, which kind of gives you an example from this grave. It has a number. This was a company, and I don't know if you, as I've tried to do, find family graves in little churchyards around England. Nobody the hell knows where anything is, but this was a company. So every grave was meticulously logged, and now every week we'll get somebody who comes to us and says, if it's wonderful, they've got a grave number. If it's not, they just tell us a name, give us a year. A month is brilliant, but I mean a year will do, and we can find the grave number and then we can take them straight there because of this meticulous filing system of this company. So that's Jimmy Selby, the fastest man on 4 wheels.
Spotted a flower, and even on the very top.
Broken columns showing that somebody's life.